This Sunday was the first time I was able to get my PTZOptics camera up and running to capture our worship gathering, and I wanted to create this quick video to show you guys the results. If we haven't met yet, my name is Jake Goslin with Churchfront.com, an online resource for innovative and creative church leaders, and I am a worship leader at a small church plant here in Colorado. So we set up and tear down every single Sunday at the high school we meet at. Recently, I've been exploring how we can go about capturing high quality video and audio of our worship gatherings, so that first we just want to be able to record it locally, but eventually we want to be able to stream our Sunday morning worship. I'm really grateful for PTZOptics for sending me one of their cameras. Last week I forgot the power cable for it, so that's why I tried it today, this Sunday. It's currently Sunday evening right now as I'm recording this video. So this whole setup is very simple. I have the PTZOptics camera sitting on a tripod. It's right next to our sound booth, and the tripod I have gets fairly high. Then I have a MacBook Pro that's running Ecamm Live. It's a really easy to use software. It's Mac only. If you're using PC, I'd recommend vMix. And the camera plugs into the MacBook Pro via a USB cable, and then we are able to route audio from our Midas M32 to our MacBook Pro. And there's a couple ways you can go about doing this. This week I actually did a full multi-track recording into Logic Pro X. Most weeks, however, I won't do this. This week, this Sunday, I was in a hurry. I couldn't find our little audio interface because I'd rather make it easier for us to just send a separate mix from our sound console into an audio interface and then into Ecamm Live, so that everything's just automatically all synced up together. So this week I recorded multi-track audio in Logic, and then I did a bit of mixing in post, and then I just synced the audio with the video. And this camera was great even with just manual operation. It comes with a remote, and you can program presets for different positions and different places you want the camera to be pointing to. So one of my volunteers programmed some positions while we were setting up, while we were rehearsing. So during the service, he was able to press those preset numbers and call up the right setting on the camera. We let the camera and the multi-track recording roll throughout the whole service, and again, this was just our first time actually using the camera on a Sunday. So I want to go ahead and just show you guys what the final result looked like.
He's roaring with power and fighting our battles. Every knee will bow before him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sin of the world. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Who can stop the Lord Almighty? No one. Oh, who can stop the Lord Almighty?
There's a few things we learned with this setup. First, I need to make sure I actually bring my audio interface with me. I use the cheap little Behringer Euphoria UM2 interfaces, $30 on Amazon, and I totally forgot that because I'd rather not have to multi-track record every week. I feel like that just requires a lot of work, because ultimately I want the end product to be the video coming from the camera automatically synced with the audio, and of course that's going to be a whole lot easier when we are streaming, hopefully in the near future. So audio interface is really important, but the multi-track recording, if we ever have more time to do more editing and post, or if we ever have a reason to have to do that, having the multi-track capability comes in handy. The second thing we learned is to use manual exposure on this camera. It tended to blow out a lot of the highlights. Again, that might just be the way our lighting is balanced on stage. So here's what it looked like when we had it in auto mode. You can just tell our skin is just like washed out and way too white. And then here's what it looked like in manual mode. We were able to reduce the brightness, and it just looks way better. I'm really happy with this image quality. With one PTZ camera, it makes this setup super simple. One of the kind of awkward parts of this setup is that if you ever want to change camera positions, you can't simply just change to a different angle. The person viewing the video is going to see the camera actually move and zoom in. And when you call up the presets, it does it relatively fast, way faster than if someone were just manually doing it, but it's kind of jarring as a viewer to watch it like this. So it's not a bad way to get started. I mean, that's the way we're gonna do it. We're not really in a rush to get a multicam operation going, but again, it's a little bit jarring, and ideally 2 cameras would be great. So then you could maybe have even just one camera that acted as kind of a safe wide shot, and then you just cut to that wide shot while that other camera can focus in or zoom in or pull out or go to a different band member. So that's all I have, is a quick update on this camera setup that we've been trying out, and I'm really excited too to integrate the PTZOptics camera with Ableton Live. I know I've been talking about this for a while. I'm going to do it. I just wanted to test out the simple operation of the camera before trying to automate it with Ableton. Make sure you check out my other video that's way more thorough about how to get this system set up at your church. I'll be sure to link a card up here somewhere for you. And you can download the Worship Ministry Toolkit linked below this video. In that toolkit, I have all the gear, all the links to the gear, and all the pricing for the gear that we use at our church. So if you are wanting to have a setup similar to ours, you'll know exactly what to get. So click that link below to request the Worship Ministry Toolkit. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Hit that thumbs up button. If so, share it with your friends in ministry. And you can check out some related videos right over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the Churchfront channel so you can continue to receive all of our latest content to help you grow yourself and grow your church.